me start this again. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our new user orientation. Here in this segment, you'll learn how to use your new iTeracare wand from the point of unboxing it to utilizing it just for your body and your loved ones, and then also for charging water. So I'd love to introduce you to my colleague and bestie from Kailua on the island of Oahu, but now in Las Vegas. And she has been utilizing this tool for, gosh, she'll tell you her story, many months. But she is an entrepreneur and a recent retiree and really going full board on helping people heal themselves with this tool. Please welcome Renee Kudlich.
Aloha, everyone. I am so happy to be here with you, coming from my iTerra room. And basically, I have turned my little sunroom into a healing center. But today I'm here to share with you your wand. So most of you will get the classic in the beginning. Some of us will be upgrading shortly. But anyway, so this is our iTerra Classic 2.0. For those of you that don't know, there is an iTerra Classic 2.1 out now. And basically the difference is in the original Classic, it had a cool setting. Then the 2.0 came along and they took away the cool setting. But the 2.1 now, they brought back that cool setting, which everybody loves. So basically you'll get your box, you'll get your little pamphlet, and your iTerra Classic comes in 2 pieces. And basically all you do is screw it on. So very simple. And I put in the chat, hopefully I put it in correctly. If not, somebody can correct me. But you should be getting your digital copy of the blowing guide. So the blowing guide is really important. It's going to be your playbook on how to help yourself or others with their discomforts. So basically what I want to do is kind of just talk you through a couple pages of this. And the first page that I really want to talk about is your protocol. And that's like page 2 in your booklet. So if you have your booklet handy, or if you want to download the digital copy, you'll find this in there. It's 1 full page, and it tells you exactly what you have to do to get the full treatment. So it's really important. I wanted to talk about our water. So I went to IKEA and I bought myself this, I think it's about 1.5 gallons with a spout on it. And I fill it with water. It's got to be glass. Now, some of us have concerns about the quality of the glass, not knowing where it's made, what it's made of, and just being afraid of blowing through the glass. So what we've done now is I bought the bigger opening on the top. And basically all I do is I turn my wand on. I have a pretty little stand here you can see. And basically I just turn on the wand and I tend to use about a 5 to 7 minute. I'll turn it on and I'll go run and do something. And then I'll come back. I'll set my timer on my watch and I'll blow it for about 5 to 7 minutes. If some of you are confused about what is Auli'i talking about, what does she mean about structured water? What does she mean about the molecules and all that? This book that's written by Masaru Emoto, it's called The Hidden Messages of Water. It's not a price thing, it's not an iTerra thing, but it's such a good read about water and how it's structured and how you can actually talk to the water. So basically, there's a couple more messages I want to give about the water. If you had a pendulum and you had it over plain filtered water, it would stay still. If you use it and you put it over your charged water, you'll see activity. You'll most likely see it start to move in a circular motion. So that's how you know you have charged your water correctly. So a couple of things just about water, if you need to know more information about that. Pretty much that's it on that. So what I want to talk about is the full protocol that you're going to go through when you give yourself a treatment, or in my case, I give people treatments in my room. And you always start off with a couple glasses of charged water. So we want it room temperature. And the reason for the room temperature is the message is you want to heat your body, you want to heat your bones. So if you're drinking cold ice water, you're kind of defeating the purpose of what we're trying to achieve. So we want to go with the room temperature. The first piece to your protocol are your hands. So if you're looking at your protocol page, you want to hit right in the middle. Okay. Now, when I give my treatments, I have a glass jar filled with charged water. Some people think that it's a little bit hot, so you have to be very sensitive and careful when you're giving your treatment. But I'll spray the water on their hands or on all the points that I'm going to work on. And I'll spray the water and I'll charge for 2 to 3 minutes each. So the first one you can see are your hands. If you're in a total rush and you want to get through your day or your protocol, I just kind of close up my hands and do them at the same time. Remember, it does penetrate 12 inches, so you're going to get a good, therapy. So not to worry. The next one you'll see on your protocol list is your feet. So you're going in the middle of your feet, 2 to 3 minutes. Next is behind your knees. And remember, 12 inches is going to penetrate right through. Next, you want to do your crotch and your armpits. And then you want to go to your lymph nodes and the back of your neck. So a lot of people who suffer from aches, like the girl that does my lashes, or people who are always hunched over, they have that hunchback. So she's been using it on her back, and it's really helping with that bulge that happens in the back of her neck. Then you want to do your head. I'm going to stop here for just a moment because there's a few safety precautions that we have to talk about. So if you have high blood pressure, you want to avoid the top of the head area. So be careful if you are doing your head, you stay away from bringing the heat or the blood up to the top. Okay. The next you want to do is your buttocks. The other day I talked to my son and I said, have you been using your wand? He goes, Mom, I've been really good every day, but I can't do my butt. That feels just weird. I said, son, your buttocks is the most important piece because at the bottom of your spine, that's where your stem cells are created. So you have to do your butt. So he promised me he's going to do his butt. Don't let anybody or don't you skip any pieces because there's a purpose for this protocol. It's important not to miss a step. The next thing is the back of your spine. So granted, I know it's a little bit hard, but if you can get it up here, blow down your spine. I actually love this particular stand because I can lay on, I have a massage table here. I know you can't see it, but I'll have it at the top of my bed and I can fix it so that it blows down my spine. So if you go to Amazon, you'll find some hair dryer stands. I think Remy found a mic stand, and we can kind of maneuver it and MacGyver it so that it blows down your back. The spine is probably one of the most important pieces other than your hand and your feet. So if you are on the go, you got to go. Definitely your hands, your feet, and your spine. When you're done with this protocol, then you want to go ahead and have 4 glasses of your charged water, or as much as you want. every day, all day. That's all I drink is charged water. In all honesty, in the very beginning, I started maybe in January, and a unhealthy body can't heal. So what's going to happen is you're going to feel kind of some weird stuff going on in your body. It's what it's doing, it's cleansing. It's your body has to release the toxins and just put your body back into a healthy state, so that from that point on, you can heal, you can keep working and making your body back to the healthy state. Somebody said the other day to me, I don't have time. I don't have time to do this. And I get through a therapy session, maybe 45 minutes. I mean, 45 minutes is worth it. It's worth your time, right, to heal your body. And a lot of times there was a couple other people that said, well, I used it and I don't feel anything. I said, well, how many times did you use it? And they said, oh, maybe two times. I'm like, do you take your medication only 2 times and then not take your medication? You take your medication once a day, twice a day, 3 times a day, whatever it takes. That's what you have. This is your medication, right? You have to take time to heal yourself. You look at this as your medication. Even if it's once a day, you do it every day consistently, and you will feel the difference. I promise you, you will feel better. Remy, Johnny, and I just came off of a 3-day conference, and we sat for 8-10 hours, including like having dinner. We sat literally all day. There was one night I sat from 9 o'clock, actually 8 o'clock when I got in the car, to 11:30 when I got home. And I thought I couldn't move. My back was sore, my legs were sore. So I came home and I blew my back for maybe 20 minutes. And I've done it a couple times, like every day since that day. And I have absolutely no pain anymore. And I'm just so thankful for this device. The other thing I wanted to, so my goal here is to kind of just talk about, with everybody that I've worked on and everybody that I talked to about this, it seems like everybody and their uncle is on high blood pressure medicine. And it's a sensitive subject because it is easy to control high blood pressure with medication. But the dangers of high blood pressure medicine to your kidneys, to your heart, to your head, I mean, it's amazing. Like, people don't think twice about what the damage is, what those pills are doing. So kind of on page 20 of your booklet, we have a whole protocol for high blood pressure. So tonight, I'm just going to take a few more minutes to talk about high blood pressure and how important it is to really think about what's better, the pill or your red hot chili pepper. So basically, in the diagram here, it's always blowing up to down, up to down. So on your spine, get yourself a stand. It's worth it. Might be $20, $21, $22. It's worth it. Prop it, MacGyver it, do whatever you have to do. Face it, have it in the front of you, laying down on your bed, blow it towards your buttocks, from your head to your back, blow your spine. At least in here in the diagram, it says 10 minutes. I do it for like 20 minutes. I just lay there, I read a book, I do something, just relax, whatever. I put some music on. The other thing that they're telling you to do is blow your hands from your shoulder down. So blow around, flow around, flow around. And it says for about 5 minutes each. Also says your hands and your feet, but if you're doing your protocol, you've got that done already. The last piece I want to talk about is the precautions. So any of my clients that come into my wonderful room here, I have to ask them several questions, and I want to make sure, because I want to keep them safe as well. You can't have contact lenses on when you do this because we work on your eyes. You can't have, if you have high blood pressure, we're going to avoid the top of your head. If you're pregnant, I'm going to tell you can't use it. I know pregnant people that have used it. It was their call. They came out fine. Baby came out fine. If you have any non-organic parts in your body, pacemakers, breast implants, metals in your knees, metals in your hips, we want to try and avoid that. And the reason is we don't want to just keep it, like pointed to a part of your body that maybe has metal or mesh, and we don't want it to heat up within your body. So that's why we tend to say, let's avoid those pieces. I think that's about it. If my friends over there have any additions to that, I'm pretty much done. And if you have questions, just let us know.
Renee, thank you so much for putting that together. We really want to promote this piece that Renee just did because you've made an investment in this device, and we just want to make sure that you're inspired to use it and to know how to use it properly. So thank you so much, Renee, for putting that together for us. We're going to be doing this each week. So if you have a loved one who is not sure if they want you to do it with them or whether they want to get one for themselves, I think knowing how to use it is a great way to explain it to them as well. All right. So we, again, at the half-hour mark of each of our sessions, each Thursday night.